Hey guys, J-Man37 actually bringing episode 3 of Epic Battle Fantasy V version 2. Last time, we made some more progress into the Wild Tropics here, kind of getting into the swing of things a bit more, besides the Red Creep encounter, which took up quite a bit of time. Yeah, this time we're going to be continuing onwards and hopefully reaching the Farmer's Market, or whatever it's called. So here we have an encounter that has the potential to just be incredibly obnoxious, as I'm sure most of you remember your first times fighting worms early in the game. Weak to electric and earth and bio. It's weak to bio, which unfortunately doesn't help us too much here. So we're gonna have to play a careful game here. You really need to kill them at the same time, or else they're just gonna keep repopulating indefinitely, and it just doesn't really work. Oh, good. Okay, actually, them inflicting virus on it. Okay, never mind. Well, actually, I don't know if Bless blocks virus from being spread across the battlefield. I'm sure it blocks it from being inflicted directly through like attacks, but I don't actually know how that works. Okay, so it looks like that's gonna get us into a good spot. Okay. Basically, I want to get into a situation where I can buff No Legs' attack, and then he can just jumping slash kill all of them. Well, I guess I need to capture one, actually. Okay, so then I have to capture that one. I'm going to go top one here. It will... I guess I might as well wait to do that for now. There's no reason not to just wait here. Yeah, whatever, let's just capture. I'm not going to do much damage to the bottom one, so I might as well. It's going to be replaced with a cutie worm, actually. Okay. That might just be a blessing in disguise. So the interesting pacing with the enemy, with the foe remix, is that you don't get Putrid Worm for I don't know when. I don't know when you get Putrid Worm. I haven't found him yet. But by taking advantage of the cutie worm, who can summon any type of worm, you can actually get God damn. You can get the Putrid Worm through that. Okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah, like that. Which is very desirable. And I will certainly be going for that capture, although we are in a bit of a pickle here. Alright, I'm actually gonna use a coffee here. I'm not used to actually having a turn when revives come back, so this is a nice change of pace, because normally I'm running with the challenge. On Twitch, I play with all challenges, which includes the one where revived party members don't get their turn. And it's just horrible, quite frankly. Alright. Let's just have No Legs chop some heads here. Oh, well. Okay. Alright, that should be good. Oh, that was our whole turn. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, we gotta weaken him a bit more then. Unfortunate. It's actually very important to me that I get that, so I'm gonna weaken this thing, but I'm not gonna kill it. Okay, well, didn't get quite as much accomplished as I was hoping, but there's gonna be other chances for it. A little unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay. Yep. Treasure chest, robbing. 10%. Seems fair. Monolith. The monoliths actually have, at least this screen has very different properties than you might think it to have it, in the weather at least. If we're going to this fight, and those we actually have radiation weather. So I don't know if this is the case for all monoliths. I mean, this is the only one I've seen so far in my Twitch playthrough so far. But, monoliths actually appear to emit radiation now instead of the cosmic energy, which, I mean, even the first time here, I don't think it inflicted or it had, like, the cosmic energy, or just the energy weather. But, yeah, so we have radiation here, which is kind of scary. Let's see how we do. Didn't get any good weakens here. I think the bear is only weak to fire, which, of course, isn't helping us right now. I would, of course, like to kill off the worms, but need to be a little bit careful. Okay. I think he might be able to get the job done here. Do wish he had his electric attack, but unfortunately no luck. Okay. Good. Good. We just have the bear now. Should be able to take care of this guy. He's getting defense debuffs, which is useful. Yeah, that's a scary thing, is that if you hit him too hard, he'll berserk, and then he can potentially just counterattack you immediately, which is very scary. I'm actually gonna do this to calm him down, but I think someone might die here. Nope. Okay. Got lucky. I think we can do this and then just go for a capture. But yeah, he can immediately counterattack with a berserked, with an attack boosted attack. So okay, we might lose actually. Yep. Okay. Well, I mean, we almost caught him. That was just straight up unlucky. There's not much I could have done there. I could have played it safe, I guess, but I really thought that would have been good enough. All right, where are we at? Oh, it's saved before the cutscene. That's interesting. Yeah. I get the picture. All right. Okay, we got physical attack down. That's pretty good. Let me. Actually, would have expected that to kill. I guess I didn't buff his attack yet. All right, no legs can sweep those guys next turn. That probably doesn't matter. I think he'll still be able to do it. Okay. Oh, that's tempting. I don't think it's necessary, though. Oh, I kind of wish you hadn't done that. Alright, well, that's fine. Kill this thing. I think the cleaver's overkill. I think just a regular attack from Matt is going to do ridiculous amounts of damage here. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this bear, plus counterattacking, plus radiation weather, pretty scary, actually. Like, genuinely scary. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. No regrets. Bear summon's okay. It's not that good. We have one more chance to get it. If I don't get it, not worried about it. Interesting to mention, I did not know this, but the Grand Gallery actually has been changed. I don't know how much it's been changed, but it's actually got some differences with Faux Remix on. We'll check that in just a second also. For example, so there's some solo content called the Battle Arenas now. There's one for each player. Each one has one new enemy in it that you see one time in the entire base game, and it's in just one fight in those battle arenas. Now, all 5 of those enemies are, mixed into the regular enemy pool. We'll actually be seeing one of them very soon. And additionally, in Faux Remix only, they now show up in the Grand Gallery, which is cool, and honestly, I always thought it should just be how it is in general. But, yeah, so we'll actually be seeing some of them, which is pretty cool. Let me go ahead and have you learn that. Pretty useful. Let's get a couple... That's probably a bit more a little more useful, but it doesn't really matter too much. Nettle, sure. I just like a bit of type coverage here. Okay. Yeah, this is just a couple muddy bushes and a bear, so not really. This is actually a little bit easier than the other one. Because these guys don't replicate, and they're not quite as annoying as the worms, I would say, in general. And there's no radiation weather, which, while it can benefit you sometimes, is still just an extra factor that usually I don't want to worry about. If Matt attacks the bear, it'll probably berserk, and I really don't want that. So we're just gonna... Okay, dude. Alright, no legs. You're, it's 2 turns of stun, by the way. Alright. Let's see if you get lucky. Oh, tough luck, kid. Tough luck. Alright. This is probably fine. Alright, fine. Played a little bit smart here. He is a bit resistant to stun, if that ends up getting brought up. He's actually not weak to fire. Okay. That's curious. Well, I'll see what he is weak to next turn. Well, if I catch him at least. Okay, he's now missing a lot. I'm pretty positive I can't catch him as is, so I gotta go for another attack. Okay. Okay, I lose. Again, it's a lot about taking gambles at this early in the game with these particular challenges on. Certainly a lot more RNG in the game with counterattacking foes on. That's for sure. Okay, let's try something else. As is tradition, once I lose to a fight, I will immediately use a lone break, so... Bye-bye bushes, hopefully. What is the bear weak to? Bio, maybe? Guess we'll find out. He's resistant to dark, which is cute. And he's not resistant to fire. I'm sure he's resistant to ice and water. I know actually he's resistant to water. Alright. I'm sure he's resistant to wind. Oh, I haven't learned the fire attack yet. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much because it's not weak to it, so it doesn't actually matter. Alright, that was a pretty crappy attack. Pardon the pun. Alright, this probably won't kill him. Nope. Okay, regular attack from no legs. And then capture should be good. By no legs. Like, he's not even dead, he's just sad. He's fine. Well, I don't know about fine, but... Okay, so without status effects, you can barely catch this bear. Come to find out. Okay. I just had something that I was going to check, and I totally forgot what it was. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Weaknesses. Yep, just bio. Look at that. Okay. Yep, resistant to everything I thought it would be. The holy and dark resistance is weird, and the lack of a fire weakness is quite odd, but again, the reduced enemy weaknesses is it's a bit of a doozy of a challenge, I'll be honest. It really throws some curveballs into things. I've already encountered a few enemies on stream that it just kind of amazes me. Like how different it actually is. Okay. So this is actually a tricky fight. I think I'm gonna rush to Natz here now. There's a couple things we could do here, but let me check this house. Well, it's connected. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna rush to Natz because we're this close to getting here. Also, oh, I forgot. There's actually 2 new enemies here. So this is a new enemy that you find in one of the new dungeons. It's kind of a mini dungeon. This is one of the 5 new enemies I was talking about a bit ago. Farmer's Market. Yep. Okay. So we're just gonna rob this place blind and carry on our merry adventure here. Got more stuff to steal. Glasses. I think we can turn in that quest now. That I haven't even collected yet, but I remember is there. Okay, this is the cute. This I think is one of the last cutie worm fight. Well, I think there's 2 more encounters with cutie worms, so we will need to make absolutely sure that we get a putrid worm in one of them. Okay, cheers, Nat. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I had meant to. Oh, the new enemy's here actually. Okay. Right, I actually don't have. You know what? Oh, I can't. Okay. So we're just gonna try and get it to surrender because I think it's a little bit easier that way. These are fabulous gloops. Hold on. Let me lovable no legs. So one, the player encounters will now auto scan when you capture them, which is incredibly nice, and it will prevent you from permanently losing access to certain scans until you do like a New Game Plus run. Which happened to me on my stream run, where I didn't scan Nat, and I never scanned her, and I was never able to scan her. Now they will scan automatically once you defeat them, which I didn't mention last time, but it happened when we captured No Legs. You may have noticed that the No Legs BC entry was there, even though we didn't scan him. Also, Cherry Blossom weather here. Very scary. Also, Fabulous Gloop. New enemy. Uses, so you see it's got the 3 main elements as its weakness, but it also uses those 3 elements. It can inflict lovable. It can inflict invisible, I believe, which is particularly useful for them because they actually can cast a variety of spells. So yeah, that's about what we got going on there. You actually have some good elements here. This is Nat. Of course, we're not going to waste our time trying to kill her. But I would, of course, like to kill and or capture some of these guys. So with any luck, we can get one of those this turn. Which I think we will be able to here. That is ridiculous. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't cast Lovable on itself. Oh, hopefully it doesn't kill Matt either. Why did it attack again? Wait, what? Oh, it had haste. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Please capture. Actually, you know, this happened on accident on stream. So interestingly enough, Nat is now going to surrender. So this is some of the summons were shifted around. Before Cat Ninja gave you Cherry Blossom Weather, now Fabulous Gloop has it, and Cat Ninja actually now gives you an extra turn. So it works as an encore you can use on anyone's turn, basically. So yeah, she is actually going to surrender now. Because everyone that's alive is lovable. Matt's dead, so it doesn't even count him as part of, for her, a surrender condition at least. It doesn't even count him as existing, basically. So we actually get the surrender debatably easier than actually getting lovable on 2 different people. So yeah, there's that. Of course, we do still have to actually kill this encounter, and it genuinely could go badly, so I'm actually gonna revive him here. This could actually go. We could very feasibly lose this if I didn't do that, so. I was gonna do that just to play it safe. Okay. He is lovable now, which is very annoying, which basically means we can't do anything for 2 turns. We have no AoEs, so we're just gonna be waiting here. I think it leveled itself twice on stream, so I just had to sit here and wait 4 turns straight. We'll see if we have to do that again, but hopefully not. Lovable yourself, I guess, just so you're less likely to die. Yes. All right. Oh wow! Look, we get extra turns. Cool. Very useful. Okay, hopefully we do not see a reapplication of lovable. Let's get the patented double defend technique. Yeah, there we go. Please. Okay. Yeah, it can. I forgot actually. It can use almost any element. We've seen it use electric, ice. I think wind, holy. Earth. I'm pretty sure it can also use fire. I don't know about dark. It would make the most sense actually if it could use dark, but I'm not positive one way or the other. The counterattacks with Spectrum, which I don't know if that has an element in this particular fight. I'm not sure on that. I assume it's probably non-elemental, but I could be wrong. Okay, so there's Nat. Head spinning. Yep. We're nice. We saved her. Etc, etc. We got the shovel. We win, basically. Okay, so now we have our full party here. We are going to do. Okay, I haven't found all the idols yet. I must have missed one somewhere because I thought I should have them all by now. Let me go over here. Hold on. Let me go up here first, actually. And, I think we can turn in a quest here that I haven't picked up yet.
Yes.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
Yeah, see, he agrees. We get snow bunnies. Pretty handy. How's everyone's stats looking? Okay, I'll actually, I think I'll actually give that to No Legs for now. I'm going to take this, put it on that. She starts with nothing. Oh, let me check her equips, actually. Dark Tooth, boost the damage of fire skills. That's immediately different. I think the resistance set is different than it is normally. And you'll see the element is so it boosts fire skills, but it itself is a dark staff. It also can dispel, and it's a mixed attacking staff, which that isn't particularly useful, but everything else about that actually is pretty handy. Boost the damage. Okay, so I think this is, when it's fully leveled, it's probably going to boost the damage of all 3 of those basic elements, which is really cool actually for a starting staff for her. So I'm a fan of that. What else does she get? Red ribbon. Okay, so this is certainly not an offensive headpiece. I mean, it never really was, but now it's even more so. Gives good luck. Not the most helpful. Let's see what we get. Defending gives good luck. That's really not helpful. Okay, so red ribbon, not looking fantastic, honestly. Red dress. Just the damage of fire. Again, another fire-oriented piece of equipment. Oh, okay, it's going to be fire, ice, and electric probably again. All right. That's an interesting theme that I'm already noticing on her starting gear. I kind of like that. It's like her starting stuff is actually suited for dealing damage in all 3 of her like most familiar types. Also gives resistance to the worst status effects for her. So not too bad. The dress seems okay. The ribbon, also some good resistances. The dispel is kind of redundant across both of them. But if you were playing with less foe or less player resistance, I think that actually would be helpful. Let me go ahead and clean out the free stuff in the shops here, and then we'll call it a day. I don't plan on going through every single piece of equipment here. A lot of them are similar. Like any flare is the same as it was originally. Army helmet, you'll notice, is bad. I don't know when it gets good, if it does. I'm just gonna mouse over all these. Genji armor seems pretty similar. Nurse uniform seems pretty similar. Black Fang seems, again, pretty similar. Not noticing a ton of super obvious damage. Okay, well, this is different. Fenrir's Draw. Also, this costs 60. Were these always arranged this way? This is kind of strange. Fenrir's Draw. Minus 70% HP, minus 10 to all main stats, 100 attack, bow for Ana here. Boosted damage to non-elemental, some interesting resistances. That's going to be fun to play around with way later in the game when I have money. Nimbus Rod. Viking for boost the damage of ice skills. I don't remember if it did that before. Boost the damage of water. Pretty good. Pretty well spread out stats there. Most of these are looking pretty basic, actually. Yeah, nothing is really jumping out at me as being extremely different now. That might be worth picking up here. It's pretty cheap. You know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy that. One, because it's an event that might be ending soon, and two, just because it's likely to pay for itself. We're gonna get more enemy drops now, which is, you know, we can then sell if we need to. So it kind of covers its own costs there. Get some stuff. I don't know if, whoops. I don't think any of these guys have quests for us. Pretty sure. Lose some more free stuff. Someone has burnt something in the oven, apparently. We missed any quests yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. We got a hidden item here. And, oh, I remember the last item is. Okay, we'll after this, we'll actually do a little bit of exploring. We can now just wander freely across a few more screens of the Wild Tropics here. So, we'll do some exploring. We'll fight some more of the enemies we were passing up before next time. But yeah, thank you everyone very much for watching. If you liked this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check the description for a link to my twitch.tv channel. Currently streaming my Ultra Challenge run of this game. Got every single challenge enabled. Going for all the star medals, which you get for defeating a boss with all challenges on Epic without any cheats. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. EST. I'm also going to be streaming some modded Terraria with my buddy Sacred Survival. I usually do that like once a week, typically Wednesdays whenever he has off from work. Check the Discord to keep up with when, you know, what I'm streaming and when. I usually post there when I go live. As well as chat about games. I got channels for all the main stuff that I cover on my channels here. Yeah, next time we're going to do some wandering around, getting some items, and pretty soon we're going to start our very long trek into clearing out at least some of the Grand Gallery. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you guys later.